Yeah, obviously, you're not sitting there at the bidding levels with stupid static orders thinking that, oh, he said it. He said it. He drew the line. Guys, I know it looks terrible. It looks absolutely atrocious. Look at this, right? But I want to talk to you about something over here. Let's get into it. This is not a drill. Let's get into it. So first things first, all right? My post from earlier today. I'm not justifying. Just shut up. I just know the way it goes. I know the way it goes. The channel that is public is for all the noobs joining our Discord, MarketSpy. I have no beef with you, but I do have to play a little bit of a professor role here and explain what is happening. So you know how most traders out there, they join these groups and they tell you, okay, we're bidding this level, and that's exactly what I did in the channel, right? I feel like I owe an explanation, and we're gonna get to risk management right now. I'm sitting in profit and I'm not bidding levels. I'm bidding now. I have bid orders spread out right now because that was the plan. But the plan has very little to do with what MarketSpy is showing us here. So ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to quickly run you through the philosophy of an intraday trader that does this for not fun or to be right, but for profitability. First of all, good gains for the day. Now, I'm not at 1% yet of my account, but I will get there by the end of the day, and I'll drop the results soon because I'm starting to bid these levels over here. So in Discord, I said we're bidding 1, 2, 3, and I said we're not looking to short anything, right? That's exactly what I said. We're not looking to short anything. I said short heads. I have nothing printed for you. Now, when I posted that, we were at this flag right here. Okay, it's very important. We were right here, and I said nothing is printed, so I have nothing for you. Okay. Then this day in progress started to go this way. Now we got our sell signal. Okay, let's see. We got the pyramid, no wicks, so nowhere to put a stop loss. It's not a long signal, and I'm thinking, man, maybe we're going down. Are we going down? I drop down to my intraday 15-minute time frame, and I see this short punch out setup right here. This is one of our strategies where you kind of get in at this breakout level and you short towards the take profit level at 1-to-1 R profit factor, right? So the stop loss is over here, your entry is somewhere around this line or down here, and then you're shorting it and you're exiting at this line. So naturally this is EQ3, even though it's a 5-minute chart. This is my intraday chart. I'm not trying to capture big moves. I just want consistency. And this is what we have here. So we have take profit. I exited, price went up a little bit and continued falling. And I see these GPS dots over here. They're negated by the white X sign over here, which is a break in momentum. And so we're going down, and we come over here. I look at my oscillator. I don't see anything on MarketSpy X to suggest that this is the time to go long. So regardless of what I said, we're bidding these levels. Yeah, they look good. Now, if it was a straight candle from here, like this, that would have been a reversal instantaneously. But because it properly took time to come down to these levels and find sellers, and it kept going, I think it's only natural to, if you're a system trader, to just follow along and say, okay, I am short towards these take profit levels. Now, these levels suddenly flip and they become not bidding levels, but exit levels, take profit levels. That's what the channel is designed for. It's to show you the directionality of where price action is taking us. Now, how you get there, you want to short. If you're a naked trader and you don't have a system, I'm just showing you how MarketSpy can do a flip and just throw your analysis and your thesis out the window like that. And so we have that on the 15-minute time frame. You have your confirmation for a short. You're not an ape to be sitting there and saying, CR said these levels is where we bid. Yeah, super spies, we're about to start bidding because we're reaching more concrete, solid levels from below. These are not solid levels. These are just here for as take profit points now. And this is the flexibility of a MarketSpy, the ability to adapt and not be rigid and sit there with stupid static bid orders on limit and waiting and saying like, okay, it's time. You need your confirmation. MarketSpy is all about confluence and confirmation. We don't have any confirmation for a long setup. We're looking for a continuation, and we're in EQ3. And it's probably spilling over to higher time frames over here as well, such as the hourly. It's looking like it's ready to go down a bit more. And so your next actual bid area is around this purple line at actual support, okay? And support is waiting for you patiently. And if you have the wits, the patience for that, you're gonna come out in profit. But for me, that 5-minute time frame was my short setup. And obviously I can't come to Discord and say, guys, everybody's short. This is get the system, and then you know what to do. Like I know what to do. And so I made 0.14 on my account, and this is enough for a few weeks of bread on my table. But I'm gonna get to the 1% mark that we always aim for, and just in small increments. This is not even half through the day, and I do believe that we're gonna start seeing some downpour towards these levels, and that's when I'm gonna start bidding. And I want you to do the same. But obviously, me saying this, just like in Discord, it doesn't mean that you're gonna hear me say this and you're gonna go in there and put your bid order, your market order right there, stop order, and say, you know what, as soon as price hits that level, because some dude out there said that this is a good bidding area, that's what I'm going to do. This is what separates a systematic trader from a random speculator, right? Speculators get what they deserve. System traders, they're protected. Evasive techniques are present here, and we're not seeing any sort of confirmation for us to go long right now. But for the rest of the day, I will be looking for that signal, and I think it'll happen somewhere around here. But if it doesn't, I'll drop down on lower time frames and see if we have some sort of baseline reclaim. We'll have some momentum reset and stuff like that, right? Which most folks don't really have. And so you resort to doing what? You resort to opening and closing positions based on he say, she say formula, which doesn't really work. And it's not something that we advocate for here in Cryptopocalypse Now. So I just wanted to clarify, right? Because I know that puts me on the spot. And if you're closed-minded, you will say, oh, he is wrong. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong. I'm not acting on my own impulses. I'm following the system. And the system is never wrong. And so if the system's telling me, buddy, hold on, I know you wanted to bid here, but I'm telling you that you can't, I go, yes, Sensei-sama. I cannot do that right now. I will wait for you to actually present an opportunity for me to do so. Now, did it present an opportunity for me to short? Yes. Did I get into a short properly with a stop loss exit? Yes, using a strategy called punch out in confluence with momentum. The trouble started when we lost the baseline and we were not able to go above it again. That's, and then the system picked up on it and said, yeah, you know what? Bada boom, bada bing, right? So here we are. So I just wanted you to kind of understand what what this is all about. And now just because we have a green dot signal over here doesn't mean that we have to start buying automatically. We're gonna have to wait for something like this. A perfect setup from yesterday that we played. We were intraday trading this, then we had the pop, and then, you know, we said that we're gonna post a new all-time high. I said that, I went to Discord and said, you know, and there you have it. So you have an all-time high, but price faced incredible resistance at the top of the weekly resistance point over here, as well as if we are going, that's a daily. We're going to switch this over to monthly. It's very thin, lots of volatility. I warn you, there's going to be fireworks. I don't know if you're listening or not. Doesn't matter if you're not, but you should be. But fireworks. Here it is, right? So now there's a very, very good possibility, and please do not poop your pants right now, but there's a very, very strong possibility that we can go from here all the way down to 106 over here, just because we have all the necessary information here that tells us we should be ready for that. Now, what am I doing? Am I shorting from this level and saying like, yeah, this is where we're going? This is not how we do things over here at MarketSpy. No. So we wait, we see if it breaks down at around this point. You know, if it struggles to go up, this is probably where we're gonna start selling towards this level, not from all the way up here, because we don't know. This could be a single candle, somebody taking profit, and it's gonna reverse and break out of this level. And when it does, we'll flip long again. But today you have been warned that price was gonna go down towards this box. It is resting on that box. All three levels are tagged, and from here, everything else is a history. But tomorrow is a mystery, so we will see where that takes us. But we are going to start bidding. I am going to start bidding around this level soon, just about here, depending on what the system tells me. So there you have it. But yeah, I'm sitting on a little profit. I shorted like this area over here, came down a little bit, took profit, and that's it. And now I'm sitting here watching this, drinking my tea, and I recommend you do the same. And this is what it looks like to not be that guy. What you say? Who cares what I say? Have fun, follow the channel. It still gives you directionality. It doesn't matter if the bids were like projected by yours truly over here, but they didn't play out. MarketSpy trumps me, you, and everybody you know. So that's just the reality of the situation here. And you know, I'm gonna start bidding these levels. If you guys want to talk about what to look for, go to owner chat. MarketSpy owners only. I'm not gonna waste my time on lurkers who are like sitting there all clueless, thinking all these things, and here I am explaining what is, trying to improve their lives. But you can't force a horse to drink if it's not thirsty, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna keep it rolling, let price come down a bit or show us any sign of strength, and we're just gonna pick it up from there and go long, back to attempting to crack this level. And if we get rejected, like I said, as an intraday trader, you should be focused on lower time frames, right? And lower time frames are gonna show you exactly what it is that you need to be focused on. So we've got over 12 hours ahead of us, plenty of opportunities to make money if you're a MarketSpy. If not, you're gonna have to find another Discord and find the person who was right. Oh man, much love guys. I'll see you in the next update. Ciao.